All right, let's talk about a feeling. You know the one I'm talking about, right? That little pit in your stomach you get when you look at your bank account and just sigh. Yeah, that one. It's like you're doing everything you're supposed to. You're working hard, you're trying to be responsible, but the money just seems to vanish. And it is so frustrating. And it can make you ask yourself this question, maybe more often than you'd like to admit. It feels overwhelming, you know? Like you're trying to find your way out of a maze with no map, and you're all on your own.
Well, let's dive into that. Because the first thing you need to know, and I mean really know, is that you are not alone in feeling this squeeze. And you are definitely not imagining it.
I mean, just look around. Groceries, gas, rent, everything costs more. Life has gotten so expensive that it feels kind of personal, doesn't it? Like it's a direct hit to your budget every single day. So, what can we actually do about it? Well, forget the same old, tired advice. We are not going to talk about saving pennies. We're talking about a way to get real money back in your pocket, like right now. Just look at the difference here. The usual advice feels like a punishment, right? Budget till you can't breathe, clip a million coupons, stop buying that coffee you love. It's all about sacrifice. But the stack method? That's a whole different ballgame. It's about using the money you were already going to spend and just getting a piece of it back. It's not about giving things up, it's about being smarter. And that brings us to the main event, the cashback stack method. Think of this as your financial secret weapon. It's how you use this system to your advantage and actually fight back against those rising costs. So what is it exactly? It's actually super simple. It's the strategy of combining or stacking different cashback apps and programs to get the absolute biggest reward you can on a single purchase. You're layering them on top of each other to make them work for you. And we're talking about platforms you've probably heard of. The magic isn't in using just one of them, it's in using them together. For example, before you buy something online, you click through a portal like Rakuten. Boom, there's 3% cash back. But you don't stop there, you then pay for it with your credit card that gets you another 2% back. See, you just stacked it. One purchase, two rewards. That's the game. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That sounds like a lot of work for a few cents. But you have to see how this money adds up. Because we are talking about way more than pennies here. We're talking about real relief. And that's the key. It adds up, and it adds up fast. What feels like a small win on one little purchase becomes a really big deal when you do it on all your regular spending over a week or a month. Let's use a real-world example. $30. Imagine getting $30 back from a single trip to the grocery store. Not by skipping things on your list, but just by stacking offers from an app like Ibotta and then paying with your cashback grocery card. That's a meaningful amount of money. Or how about $10 back on that online purchase you're going to make anyway, all because you took an extra 2 seconds to click through a portal first? That's literally free money. Why would anyone leave that on the table? And even on stuff you have to buy, like gas. We all feel that pain at the pump. Well, getting $5 back every time you fill up your tank, just by using an app like Upside, that can easily add up to hundreds of dollars a year. So you add it all up, the $30 from groceries, the $10 from online, the $5 from gas, and suddenly it's not just numbers anymore. For so many of us, that extra $50, $100 a month, that's it. That's the breathing room we've been looking for. So it really is time to fight back. The whole point here is that you're not helpless. This method is a powerful way to stop feeling like a victim and start reclaiming control over your money. You deserve tools that actually work. You deserve strategies that don't ask you to earn more, but just help you be smarter with what you already have. And most importantly, you deserve to feel like you are back in control. And let's be perfectly clear, this is not some get-rich-quick scheme. This is a get-relief-now strategy. It's about easing some of that day-to-day pressure so you can actually breathe and focus on what really matters. So, at the end of the day, it all comes down to this one question. Are you ready to keep more of what you earn? It's your money. You worked hard for it. This is simply a way to make sure more of it stays right where it belongs, in your pocket.